Yes, top of the morning, right? Um, I made it in. Man, yesterday was a not so good day, man. Last night, man, wasn't a good night. You know, my dog, I lost my dog, man. Literally my dog, my little puppy. Got ran over last night, man. He succumbed to, you know, I didn't get no sleep last night, so I'm gonna do this with the shades on. You know, I'm gonna do this one with the shades on. But yeah, man, my man, this is for you, Zeus. You know, we still gonna hold it down and come and take care of business. But man, it was rough yesterday for me, man. You know, just watching him bleed out like that and all that, man. I was like, damn. See, he was just starting to grow. You know what I'm saying? He was 6 months coming into his alpha studnism. And it's rough, man. It's rough. I knew he wasn't gonna make it, right? I'm gonna tell you, right? I've had animals, but I knew he wasn't gonna. He had internal bleeding, and I was like, I called to him. He came. When he came, and I seen all the blood coming out of his mouth, and then he laid at the door, and I was like, yeah, he's on his way out, man. But I picked him up. I picked my man up. That's my dog. That was my dog. I love Little Z. I picked him up and I carried him into the house. I tried to wash him off, but he had whoever hit him, whatever coward hit him, because they kept going. Right? They probably didn't see him because it was at night, but they kept going. They crushed him. Because he had internal bleeding bad. But he wasn't in no pain, man. Like, he was just breathing. And I was like, yo, stay up, Zeus. Stay up. My daughters is taking it real hard. Very, very hard. You know? Like I said, animals tend to be like family. Right? And we just got him. Remember, he's a little guy, but he started getting his size up. Got his personality. So they taking it real hard, man. Daffy is too. I noticed that with Daffy. We didn't do our walk this morning. I couldn't. I just didn't have the energy to walk. I had the energy, but I just, he's not there. So it was like it was just everything just felt off this morning. So I didn't go for the walk. You know me. Normally I would have did the walk. Y'all would have seen the live. You know me, I'll be out and about. But I couldn't even do that, man. I just couldn't even do that this morning, man. Like I said, I barely got any sleep. But we're gonna come here, we're gonna get to the business. You know? Cause I know that's what Big Zeus would have wanted. He would have said, yo, in dog language, he would have said, yo, the show must go on. Right? So, we're here. I'm gonna give y'all some sauce. Right? But man, that one hit home hard, man. Like I said, I had animals die on me, but never puppies. That was the first, you know? This is the first to have like a puppy. Like I had older older dogs succumb and stuff like that, but never a puppy, man. You know, my daughters are taking it very hard. Well, let me get the internet popping. Then we're gonna get to rocking, man. We're gonna get to rock and rolling, man. See, I got the board over there. I ain't gonna need the board. Gumbo, what's going on, big dog? Appreciate the like. You know. Trying to get the internet out, man. Let's get the internet out. Then we're gonna get started, man. You know, Ryan Garcia. Listen, I don't know why people entertain dude, right? I want to talk about Ryan. I'm gonna talk about these crash outs, man. He's another crash out that gets too much attention, right? He gets too much attention. Like I think a lot of times the people that we need to ignore, we don't ignore. We give them too much attention. Now, have we ignored this clown? Because that's what he's a clown, to say the least, right? If we was to ignore him and just let him continue to crash out, because he talks about, like, yo, dog, you're still suspended, man. Get your life together, right? You suspended, you're a drug cheat. But yeah, you're talking about active fighters. Like, you want to talk about Tank and Crawford and all these guys that are relevant. Whereas you're only, how you doing, good morning, you're only relevant right now on what? Social media doing interviews, right? We're going to get to that clown. All right, let me see. It says, what? Your browser can't. I don't know what else is using the camera. Nothing else is using this camera. There we go. What that was about, I don't know. That was weird. It was saying that another something else was using the browser. I don't know. That's a lie. But yeah, this dude went on Say Cheese. You know what it is? He's getting desperate now because Say Cheese is like a big time blogger. Well, he's not a boxing platform. So, you know, Ryan is stooping to that level now. See, these guys is gonna, like, Say Cheeses, the Lad TVs, the blogs like that. They're gonna let you crash out. Because they're all about doing numbers and views, man. So you going over there crashing out. It's cool for them. But it's like, bro, to be honest, I checked out some of the interview. And I'm gonna look over here because I don't got the stream y'all going yet. You're still saying the same old rhetoric, right? You're talking about possibly being the face of boxing, the cash cow. No, you're not, man. You're a crash dummy. You're a crash dummy. You need to start a podcast. Start a podcast. That's what you should do. Because all that boxing shit that you're trying to talk. You know? That's all you good for is getting social media attention. But at the end of the day, you're a fighter, a professional prize fighter. That you talked about two guys, and that's what I'm gonna highlight. You talked about two guys that what they do in the ring has transferred over for them. You called Crawford dumb, right? You said he's stupid or dumb. No, he's probably one of the smartest boxers in the game right now, and I'm gonna break that down. You're jealous of Javante because you say Javante doesn't crash out like you on the internet. He does his Twitter things and all that. Well, when he's crashing motherfuckers out in the ring, Mike Tyson style, you don't need to crash out on the internet, man. You know my saying over here: do your thing in the ring, and the phone will ring, right? Javante does it in the ring. Terrence does it in the ring, right? You, on the other hand, what do you do with that? On social media, that's why you always gotta say something goofy. You gotta crash out. You gotta say something that's gonna get us, the bloggers, to talk about. But at the end of the day, when these guys are gone, but luckily for you, Tank is, pretty much with you. But when the Crawfords and the Canelos and the guys like that are gone, and we have to look to guys like you, but we won't have to look to guys like you because shout out to Jihad Tuckers, the Abdullah Masons, the real hitters that are coming underneath you that will probably wipe you down. Yes, they will wipe you down, man. And they fight. They're cut from the whole cloth. So we'll be all right. You just got to get your goofy ass up out of here, man. Cause you to me, you've been on some real live goofy shit, and social media plays a major part in that because when you look at the demographic that, you know, give it up for you on that. That is the demographic. That is the genre. I forget what they call these millennial babies, but that's what they are. They're into shit like that. You do drugs or you advocate that you do drugs and you drink and you smoke weed and that's the shit that you want. Maybe you want some other type of time too. I think you might be on some designer type of shit because you'd be a little trippy. You'd be a little trippy there, brother. For those of y'all that's over here, I didn't start the stream y'all yet. Doesn't Ryan Garcia be a little trippy? He's a little trippy, right? He be on some old trippy. I know whoever has you on their phone is loving it, man. You're big money. I had to throw that shot at it. Whoever has Ryan on their phone, they living life right now, man. They living life. Who got Ryan on their phone, man? Who got Ryan on their phone, man? But yes, we are up now on the stream, y'all. Y'all want to come through on the stream, y'all, West Rap, whatever one. Cause I'm gonna put some stuff up. I'm gonna play some audio. This is the special for my dog Zeus, man. Going too soon, man. Damn. Got the memories though. That's what I was telling Coach Reen. Coach Reen she's sad right now, man. Coach Reen is very sad. But we'll be all right, man. We have our memories. All right, yeah, I got my notes here. Let me get my notes. I wanna talk about the landscape, right? I just wanna, today I'm gonna break some shit down for y'all, right? I wanna talk about like what Ryan Garcia does, right? His antics, right? This guy, and it's cool when he does. See, this goes with what my show to be about now. It's cool when he does it. It's a problem when I do. So Ryan Garcia, right, did the Say Cheese interview that everybody is talking about, right? Pretty much. Because he's Ryan. Let me see if it's trending over here. I wanna see if it's trending. Is it trending in Twitter? Are they still talking about it on Twitter? Are they still talking about it on Twitter? Probably, most likely. I know Dame Dash's teeth, man. 50 threw him an alley-oop. And Dame is smart. You see how Dame Dash is running with that. He's smart. That's free promotion, Dame. Do your thing, player. Don't run from that, man. Do not run from it. Embrace it, you know. But the Philadelphia Eagles beat. That's all I'm gonna do right now. This is gonna be like a sports desk, but I'm gonna break down Ryan Garcia too, though. For that. So the Philadelphia Eagles, as we see here, right? For those of y'all that's following on the StreamYard, was successful last night in Philly, defeating the Green Bay Packers 34-29. Right? Also trending is the Beterbiev fight. Now, I am not going to get too excited on this fight, and the reason why, hopefully you guys are digging my new voice. You know, this is the Sports Desk voice. Hopefully you guys are digging it. I am not going to get too excited right now about this fight, right? Because, yes, we are a little over a month away, right? Today is the 7th. That fight is scheduled for the 12th. But, you know, the last couple of times that they had this fight, you know, Arthur got injured, right? So we don't want to get too excited just in case Arthur is liable to get injured again, you know. But, man, it's the countdown. Hopefully we get this big undisputed belt because, you know, you see these guys are trending as well. Now, by me talking about the stuff that is trending, hopefully this puts me in the algorithm. And hopefully it also puts me in the algorithm by doing this voiceover, right? Because these are the things that you guys are into, right? You're into characters, right? LL Cool J, once again, is trending. Jordan Love in sports. Rocky. These are the things that are trending. Saul Canelo Alvarez, right? For you. Now, let's see. Yeah, we just have a little fun this morning, man. This is what you guys do. Most of you guys do, right? Today is college game day, so that should be popping off shortly, right? Saturday morning, but we want to see what's trending in sports, though. We want to see what's trending in sports. Look, this is what's trending in sports. We talked about that. We just talked about that, see? UFC, that is not my field, so I will not touch that. The Eagles, yes, the Eagles won, you know, at home. They held court. What is the Eagles, fly, Eagles fly? Is that it? I don't know. What is that? What is they thing? Is it fly, Eagles fly? What is it? What is the Eagles, moniker? Before I get back to Ryan and just point out the what's the name. I just want to just point out that it's cool when I do it, right? Now you see all the things that Ryan is doing, right? Getting back to him now to drop some sauce on his do, right? Because I have this in my notes, right? I have him, I have Tank right here, and Shakur, right? Tank, Shakur, and Ryan, right? I don't have Devin because, you know, Dev to me is all right. Dev has the Crash Out crew, right? Crash Out crew, Wrecking crew. He has the Crash Out crew, but Ryan, right? Now, we seen Ryan Garcia in the news for failing a drug test, right? He got locked up, right? Remember he destroyed the hotel room, right? I don't know what this. I haven't been following up on that, but I know he was arrested and charged, right? Now he's doing a Say Cheese interview that was trending, that was getting a lot of buzz and talked about, right? Now look at Javante Tank Davis, right? And watch how I tie this up. It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it, right? He also had all the controversy shit that he was talking about, the niggers and this, that, and the third, all of that stuff. But Ryan Garcia, pay attention to where I'm taking this now, had major endorsement deals, Gatorade, shit like that, right? Now, Shakur Stevenson does. He has Reebok, right? But Tank Davis, right? A guy who, when we examine Tank Davis's upbringing, and I say this respectfully, a drug addicted mother, right? I'm not too sure if he knows his father, right? Whenever we see content creators talking about they got Tank's peoples on, this is his OG. It seems like he's an old fiend, right? So it's like Tank is around. That's was his upbringing. A lot of drug addicts, and if you know about Baltimore, be more careful. Baltimore is heavy drug area, right? But Tank Davis has come from this, and pretty much is one of the stars of boxing. Is that a fair assessment? Two people over here, a couple over here. Do y'all catch that? Do y'all follow that? Tank is a star in boxing. Now, yes, Tank has had his run-ins with the law. He did the hit and run, right, which he was incarcerated for. He also had the incident with his baby moms at the basketball game, right? But yet, Ryan Garcia, who I just ran down some of his things, controversial things, it's cool when he does it. It's a problem when Tank or Shakur does, right? But yet with Ryan Garcia, it's like it's normal and it's acceptable, right? Like I said, he had Gatorade, he had all these sponsorships that finally got away from him. But yet Tank Davis has none of these, right? And not for nothing, right? We at the desk today, we kicking it, right? Tank Davis just did a wonderful back to school type of deal in the community over there, right? It did get a lot of highlights. Well, not enough, but it got highlights, right? But not enough for me, right? Whereas, is Ryan Garcia doing any of these things? Is he? Other than going on social media, crashing out, going on Twitter, and this is what he tries to talk about, keeping himself relevant. Oh, I'm relevant. Because, I go on social media and I say controversial things. Yeah, are you relevant, or are you what I like to call a pawn, a agent? See, one thing about social media, the internet, they love to promote crashing out. They love to promote this, right? Now, when Tank Davis and Shakur Stevenson, and I'm going to use this guy, I have him in the notes too right here, but he's not really in their bracket, but I'm just going to show you how the difference is. Jamal Charlo. Jamal, my bad, not Jamal Charlo, right? He literally crashed out, DWI and all this shit, right? But you see how that is pushed. That is pushed whenever our champions, our celebrities, because he's a celebrity at one point in time he was a celebrity. I wouldn't say he's a celebrity now, but he was, right? They are pushed that narrative, that line of crashing out. Whereas this guy has done nothing but crashing out and is glorified and magnified to get him notoriety, right? Get him notoriety, right? Look at Devin Haney. I didn't have him in the notes, so I'm going to flip it over and write this down. Devin Haney had his incident at the fair, where he beat up the fair worker, right? That was blown up. See, whenever our fighters, our celebrities crash out, they are placed underneath the microscope and thrown under the bus. But when this guy, right? Ryan Garcia, another crash out moment, man. And I can't wait for you to run into Bud. Shout out to Bud Crawford, man. Yeah, you call that man dumb. Bud is like me. Bud is a Jones. So I think Bud has Jones. I remember talking to Miss Deborah. She said she was a Jones. So I think that might be the Jones in him, right? You know, whenever you say something about a Jones, right? That's why it's called hanging with the Joneses, right? Trying to keep up with the Joneses, right? When you talk about a Jones, right? Don't worry, they're gonna check your temperature when they see you. So I know Bud. I know. Look, I don't got on my black hoodie. I got the gray on today. But Bud throw on the black hoodie and the Air Force Ones and come stepping. Yeah, he's gonna come see you. You call that man dumb. And I'm gonna get to that too in a second. That man is far from dumb. Right? Matter of fact, let's get to that right now, right? Notes. Who's the smartest man in boxing right now? Fighter wise, right? I say it's the guy that they said was the dumbest, Bud Crawford. And I'm going to break this down now, right? Sticking with Ryan Garcia and his publicity stunt. So Ryan Garcia said that Bud Crawford was dumb, right? But at the end of the day, Ryan Garcia wish he could be Bud Crawford in a sense when it comes to the fight game. Pound for pound, two-time undisputed, 4 division champion, right? But he's dumb. Not only is Bud not dumb, he's probably the smartest boxer in the game, right? And he's been doing this to get to this point, right? We go back when they was negotiating the fight, the biggest, him and Earl Spence. Bud Crawford not only was trying to make the fight, he was trying to secure the biggest bag for them. Dumb people don't do that. Let me check that off, right? I'm just showing how he's not dumb. Dumb people do not do that. So he's trying to check off to get the biggest bag, right? At one point he did secure the biggest bag. I think it was like 50 million or something. I gotta look it up, but I think it was along those lines. But then Earl Spence was like, all money's not good money. Now, they walked away. What did Bud do? Bud went over to and pulled the Canelo Alvarez, right? What is the Canelo Alvarez? I got it here in my notes, right? He linked up with BLK Prime, not at 7-Eleven, but he linked up with them and secured a hometown fight, getting the bag, right? Making money, right? Millions of dollars, but yet a crash out internet guy said he was dumb. No, that's another great play by Bud, right? I call that the Canelo Alvarez effect, right? Then we fast forward, the dumb guy who the crash out on the internet said was dumb goes back to the negotiation table after he is depicted as what on social media? Unprofessional, what's the light skin? The light skin lust. That's what I call him now. His new name is LL Lust, you know, the Lush. The light skin Lush said that he was negotiating under bad terms or some shit. You always get these old light skinned lushes with no experience to just speak on players that stepping, but he was accused of negotiating in bad faith. But now that bad faith has come out over interviews in the course of other things coming out, that Bud Crawford was a major part in orchestrating Earl Spence to get enlightened, right? And thus hiring Fighters First Management, AC Clark, and getting that deal done. But if it wasn't for Bud Crawford enlightening him, he would have never had done this. But this is the dumb guy that Ryan Garcia referred to. This is also the guy that they said was negotiating in bad faith. Now, yesterday I told WCS, I said, because WCS did the Ryan Garcia breakdown, I said, nah, he's not dumb. He's probably the smartest guy in the game. And this is why. Now I wanted to highlight this on my show today. So the dumb guy, according to Ryan Garcia, the crash out, enlightened a fellow fighter to look at his contracts. Oh, you don't know this, you don't know where that's going. That led to them both securing the biggest guarantees that they had to date. Is that correct or not? Are y'all following that here? Are y'all following that there? But this is the guy that was considered dumb, right? But this is what the dumb guy did. He helped to orchestrate all these. So how dumb really is he? Now, as we fast forward, another thing the dumb guy did, right? He has his younger brother, and I call him brother, but they're not really brothers, but they are brothers in the fight game. Shakur Stevenson set to make $5 million, right? October 12th as a co-main event. Co-main. I'm gonna put this in perspective for y'all. And please, if y'all use my stuff, because a lot of y'all been using my stuff, just highlight me, man. Because like I said, I do blogging just like everybody else does. But the blogging I do is really good information. And it's really starting to show now, stand up. But yeah, Shakur Stevenson, his brother, is set to make $5 million as a co-main event. Last time I checked, right? The news by Shaw News, Showtime Shaw News, right? Shaw News Boxing, Media Marketing Management Consulting Services, right? Shakur Stevenson never made $5 million as a headliner. See, we was talking about this with Brian Norman Jr. being a co-main event, making $300K as a champion. Shakur Stevenson is a co-main event, making $5 million, and he never made $5 million as a headliner. Part of this is because of his relationship with who? Terrence Crawford, also with Julie Gold. They are all tied in together. But I'm highlighting this because Terrence Crawford was considered dumb. Terrence Crawford not only is smart, he is educating other fighters as well. Because we see that now with Shakur, right? Because Shakur went over there, Matchroom, 2-fight deal with the Turk, and is getting the bag. Whereas the guy that said that blood was dumb, what is he doing? He's doing interviews on blog sites trying to stay relevant. This is what he said. You have to stay relevant. He said this, right? I'm not making this up. This is what he said. Oh, you have to do interviews. You have to stay relevant, right? So he's staying relevant. Pay attention to this. He's staying relevant, and the dumb guy that he said is dumb is getting paid. Right? Who's getting paid? Black Crawford. Black Crawford just fought on the Turk card in LA, Riyadh season LA, right? Big card, got paid. This guy said he's dumb. The only dumb one looks like to me is Ryan, the crash out. But the internet, social media will not say that. Because social media is what? Smoke and mirrors based on a whole bunch of trickery. Never nothing official. That's why you see certain content creators, they lay in the shadows. Right? They lay in the shadows. They're not even popping like that. They do all these tricks and manipulation. Right? But if you're really popping, and you're really a creator, because that's what this is, creating content. You can speak on things and create content instead of following things and, not making sense of them. Now, you see how I just made sense of all this? The dumb guy is actually the smart guy. Yes, Bob Crawford is actually the smart guy. He's winning. Right? He's been winning. But Ryan Garcia called him dumb. But yet the dumb guy put his peoples on and continues to put his peoples on. And like I said, now his little brother, Shakur Stevenson, is set to make $5 million as a co-main event. And people were mad. Right? Whereas, and this has nothing to do with Devin Haney. But I want to put this out there. Whoever you guys were saying that he could have made $8 million with Devin Haney. How? And this is not out there, but look, this is how ill my mind is when it comes to talking this boxing and this business, right? Y'all said he was gonna make 8 million fighting Devin Haney, right? We have promoters on record saying that Devin Haney doesn't sell. Devin Haney's not even taking these people to court. He's saying that these people owe him back and money and all this money. And the promoters are saying, audit my books. You don't sell. But yet, the YouTube community with no motion, content fakers, haters, suckers, said that if Shakur Stevenson didn't want to take the flat $5 or $8 million, he's getting that now. $5 million as a co-main event, not as Devin Haney's opponent. But y'all said he was supposed to get that as Devin Haney's opponent. He walked away from it. You see how funny the game is, how real the game is, right? You same content creators that was running with those false narratives, that he walked away from $5 million to fight Devin Haney. Look, he's actually getting that now for an opponent that is not even Devin. Are y'all catching this sauce? Are y'all catching this sauce? No? But yes, some people are considered dumb. Who's this? What did you say? What up? Isaac Hara Gutierrez? Smash the like button. You got, what is that, a monkey emoji over there? I can't really see. A high five. Hey, Isaac, what up? I don't know you, but hit the like button. Look, see, I had to do it like this. I can't really see that good with these specs on. With these specs on. But yes, this is the dumb guys, right? No, the dumb guys are a lot of you guys on YouTube. But I'm glad one of the dumb guys cleaned his shit up yesterday, man. But they say I don't move no needles, right? And shout out to my man, hit me up behind the scenes. He said I was going through some things, so I really didn't get a chance to watch it. But I think my content that I put out, and I said somebody needs to do a retraction video. They did it last night, right? Because they was reporting about an offer being made for Boots Ennis Charles Conwell fight without speaking with anybody on Charles's team, coaching staff, Charles himself, management, and just, they seen a post on Twitter and ran with it. Come to find out, the offer was insulting, to say the least, via Ohio Runs Boxing, via the coach. Also, Rick Glacier. Shout out to Rick Glacier. I know Rick Glacier's kind of tied in with the Toledo crew as well. But this guy just jumped on the internet because, the internet thing, right? It's just like Ryan Garcia. Controversy, goofiness. They want to be first. I told you. It's just like I said. I told you. You didn't say nothing. You told us that you was changing boxing. Right? I'm talking about that guy right now. Blue Cap. Blue Cap Sports TV, yes, you told us you was changing boxing when the BLK Prime shit jumped off. You was supposed to be Turkey Al Sheik. You was gonna turn in boxing. You was putting on shows. You was gonna do all of these things. You was gonna sign fighters. What happened with that, right? But nobody held Blue Cap Sports. That's why I called you Blue Cap. Yeah, Blue Cap. You capped. You still don't have the gym. Where's the gym at? Remember that Blue Cap Sports TV? You was going to invest in the gym because these kids and, the shootings and all that. Did you get the gym? Where's the gym? I'm about to go to a gym in a second. But where's the gym at, man? I got some young boys. They want to get some work. Where's the gym? Did you get the gym? No. Blue Cap Sports TV. Are you signing fighters? Where, BLK Prime, signing fighters, changing the game. Blue Cap Sports TV. It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Blue Cap. Blue Cap. Yes, that's why I called you that. That's why I said that in your comments. You cap too much. That's cap. Right? Now please, by all means, debunk me. Call me a hater now. Say I'm hating. No, I listen. I like you guys. You guys act like y'all don't listen to people and y'all ignore people. No, I actually listen. Pay attention. You're capping. You didn't sign no fighters, right? BLK Prime, are they still functioning? If they are you still a silent partner. You're capping. Just like you capped on that report you put out yesterday. And see, unlike the rest of these YouTubers and content creators, I'm not afraid to say what I see going on. Whereas a lot of these content fakers and whoever, they don't call shit out. They don't report on nothing. They don't speak on nothing. You're capping, right? You are capping. Where's the gym at? Where's the fighters you're signing? One of the fighters that you signed, right, is with Top Rank now and Fighters First Management. So how did you sign them? Yeah, I'm talking about Brian Norman Jr. Remember, you was searching for talent far and wide. You're capping. But see, the YouTube don't call people out for it. When people do point these shits out, they always try to say you're hating. And a lot of you YouTubers, and this is for all of you, if you have a platform and you turn your way like this, you're not official, right? If you don't hold people accountable, see, the thing with the YouTube community is, right, especially the boxing community, it's a whole bunch of wannabes. Wanna be this, wanna be that, right? And they be mad at the people that are actual bees, right? The people that actually do the things that they say. The people that are actually building the things and doing the things that they talk about. YouTube boxing doesn't like that because YouTube boxing is smoke and mirrors. Now I call this man Blue Cap Sports TV because I don't see his gym yet that he sat on months ago talking about he was getting for the kids, for the youth. Never got. I called him Blue Cap Sports TV because I watched him say that he was signing fighters, he was doing all this thing. Still haven't seen a fighter he signed. I called him Blue Cap Sports TV because he was talking about putting on shows and doing all these things, changing the game of boxing. He hasn't even put on the shows like the PBC. But yet it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do. Hopefully y'all are catching the sauce this morning. It's rather spicy. R.I.P. to my dog Zeus. I'm here, Zeus, holding it down. I know you are watching over me in the essence, the ancestors and the essence. Because I think all living organisms, they cross over. And, I didn't get no sleep last night because I was saying to myself, damn, why did they take him? He just, 6 months, he was coming into his own, but they took him. Maybe that was the ancestors wanting a good dog up top with them. But I'm here though, man. And by all means, Blue Cap Sports TV, debunk this, man. Please, call me out. I'm all for it. Remember, you called me out before, and I told you I was gonna spin block on you, brother. You called me out on Instagram. You did the fake shit. Act like I didn't want to pull up. For what? Pull up. I'll pull up to your gym. Where's your gym at? Right? I'll pull up to your gym. I have a couple young fighters looking for work. Right? I'll pull up to your gym if you have it. And my boys can get some work. I'm all about building. You do have options. Appreciate that like over there. Trick, what's going on, big player? Trick is a producer on the scene for the YTC. A lot of you content fakers owe your, motion as far as media motion to Trick Nolte. Trick Nolte looks out for a lot of you guys behind the scenes, man. You guys don't set up interviews, right? Trick does that for y'all. I just give people their flowers. Shout out to you, though, Trick. Continue to do what you do, big dog player. Man, speaking of interviews, did y'all catch my interview with Brandon Adams yesterday? Brandon Adams, good interview, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. I did a little short. I think I want to go to the gym. No, I'm gonna go to the gym. Now I appreciate what you do, Trick. Listen, you give a lot of guys credibility that without you they wouldn't have it. And they're not gonna admit it. I'll admit it for you. for them and for you. They're not gonna admit it. These guys don't do shit. You know, they sit around on the internet pushing propaganda. They don't know the first thing of really networking, making deals, sitting at tables, growing, building. They don't know this shit. All they know is, being goofy, Ryan Garcia type motherfuckers, man. But it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it, man. But yes, I'll probably go to the gym because I need to blow off some stuff. I'm still, like I tell you, man, I'm here, but I'm doing this for the respect of my dog, man. I know he would have wanted to see me here because I would have still been here if he was still here. We would have finished our walk and everything, but I'm here. I didn't get no sleep, man. It was just, man, because I carried him. I carried him, man. I still see him coming, right? No, I knew he was he was dying, right? But that's what dogs do, right? He had got hit, rolled over, and when I called to him, he came, and I see he was dying right there, but I picked him up anyway. I picked my dog up, man. Brought him in the house, tried to clean him off. He didn't make it though, man. But it is what it is. I know I'm here holding it down, giving y'all that sauce, man. Giving y'all that sauce, man. I'm about to run to the rector because I want to. How WCS said, I want to hit the heavy bag, some body shots, man. That's what look, you see that right there? That's the Joe Dini liver punch right there. Did you see how I turned on that? Look, you see? Y'all listen, man. A lot of you dudes be talking this boxing. Y'all don't know the first thing of fighting, man. I be watching y'all, man. I see your structures, how you stand up. Like you dudes can't fight, man. You dudes is these type of fighters. you dudes that come like this. You come at somebody like this. And somebody that does right here. Break you down, man. You get broken down, man. You get broken down, man. Facts, man. Facts, man. But hopefully you guys were digging the sauce. Let me see. Do I got another topic I want to talk about? Shakur Tank, I got that. Bud Crawford, dumb. Yeah, man. I pretty much hit my topics, man. I spun the block. I definitely spun the block, right? Let me see where my guy is right now, man. Let me see if he's coming down to the wreck. If he's coming to the wreck. I'm telling you, I'm still broken up. People still text me about my dog, man. I'm broken up about that, man. I'm trying to just, maintain, man. That shit, it's hard, man. It's hard. It's easy right now because I'm not at the crib. When I go to the crib, oh, man, it's tough. It's tough. Because he's not there no more. It's just tough. But it gets easier. Today, I knew today was going to be rough. This morning, that's why I could not sleep. Because I'm used to them waking up, going out. We go out, we do what we do. I was like, damn. I was like, man. I'm not going to have that, man. This morning. Waiting for a response on this text. Let me see something. Hey, can you hear me? Oh, man. Hey,
Hello?
yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
What's I had to mute the mic, man. Y'all can't listen. You know, yeah. No, I had to mute the mic. W says that was a boxing call. They can't listen. Some of us don't do the internet shit, the internet negotiations, and the internet behind the scenes boxing talk on the scenes. Right, that was a boxing call. That's why I muted the microphones and everything. But yeah, man, I'm gonna go to the rec, off a little bit of steam, man. Just unfortunate, man. I'm gonna miss my guy, man. I'm gonna miss little Zeus, man. Yeah, he was a rider to the end, though, man. I'll give him that much, cause yo, to how he looked, and he made it. When I called to him, he came, man. I had to pick him up, though, man. I picked him up when he came to the door, cause it was like, damn, bro, they fucked you up, man. And the motherfuckers didn't stop, man. But we got cameras and shit. I don't know, man. I gotta pray on that, man. If I'm gonna do something, man. I don't know yet. Where I'm at with it right now, man. The motherfuckers just hit him and just kept going, man. You know, they hit him and kept going. You know, if they would have stopped, they didn't stop though. That just didn't sit right. And that's another reason why I don't think I slept good last night. Because I think I was at peace. You know? Because like I said, this isn't the first animal that I had that I lost. I just think it was just the way that he went out for me, man. Like I could not sleep. I was just like, damn. And just my kids are fucked up right now. But I would get another dog. But it's just damn, he was growing on us. June, July, August, September. 4 months, man. 4 months. He was growing on us, man. Going too soon, man. But this one was for you today, Zeus. You are gone, but never forgotten. We do have our little bit of memories with you, those videos that I did get a chance to create with you, and those frames will always live on. Will always live on. Coach Rain said that he is with my mother and grandpa. And I said, you're right, he is. Maybe they wanted him. They seen the bond that he had with us, and they sent for him. So I can't be mad at that, man. But I am gonna miss that little guy. He had a lot of personality. He was a funny guy, man. Very funny, man. I'm gonna miss him the most on the car rides. But did you see how he used to give it up in the car? Man, he used to give it up in the car. Put his head out the window, get in the front seat. I'm gonna miss him on that, man. But listen, I came on today. I held it down. Listen, once again, Blue Cap Sports TV. If you feel some type of way about the content that I have, but by all means, debunk it. Open your gym up. You open your gym up, I will be the first on my platform to endorse it. Not only will I endorse it, I will come on here and do a recant video and say, I am sorry you have your gym. And you know what else I'll do? Look, let me write this down. When you sign a fighter, I will come on here and say, you know what? I apologize. You are signing fighters now. But until then, you are Blue Cap Sports TV to me. And whoever don't like it, send your minions, send whoever over here, tell them I'm hating, I'm this, I'm that. No, I'm not. I have a real media company. I have a real management consulting service company, and I do real things. And one of the real things that I do is I listen to everybody. And if you aren't doing the things that you say you're doing, and I say, no, you didn't do that. That's the union delegate in me. Because I'm a union man too. One thing about union guys, for anybody that's union and knows these things, right? That's your job. If we have a contract or a bargaining agreement, or you say you're going to do something and you don't do it, what are you supposed to say? Yo, hold up, man. Look, this ain't a contract, but this is some. Be like, hold up, man. Article 31 dash A through Z. You said you was going to be doing this, that, and this. You did none of the such. So that's all I'm doing, man. But listen, man, y'all be good. Shout out to everybody that reached out to me about the dog. I appreciate it. It'll get easier by the day, man. It's rough right now because it just happened last night. For those that have animals and they, your animals are damn near like your family. They're part of the family, man. Like I said, this is a new one for me because he was a puppy. I never had puppies die or, get hit by cars and succumb to the injuries and pass away. I had older dogs and cats that sustained and died, but they lived out the tenured, so to say. Whereas Zeus, like I said, 6 months, man. He was just starting to come into his own, man. But it is what it is, man. Thank you to all those. My uncle, WCS, Joe Dini, Coach Music, Gumbo. Who else, man? My man Johnny, um, cousin Dewan, Jason, just different people that have been hitting me up, man. And yeah, I'm all right, man. And I want to say this. Look, I'm gonna take my glasses off. Look, for this, right? I know I have came a long way, right? No alcohol, man. I think that might have been one of the tests. Cause look, I had every reason, right, to say, yo, fuck it, man. I'm gonna go sip on something, man. I just lost my dog. I did not do it. I did not do it. No alcohol, man. Still strong. No alcohol. But I was like, I was contemplating that last night. I was like, yo, that's why I didn't sleep. I said, is God testing me right now? Because, whenever something happens, right, and you learn that, because I went to rehab and did all those things, right? Well, I'm going to close it, but I want to share this gem, right? You learn that certain things will trigger you, right? I was like, was this one of those try to trigger me to go have a drink and be like, yo, you just lost your dog, but I stayed strong. Look, I'm here. Hopefully y'all caught that source. And for those of y'all that battle addiction and all that, don't let a trigger point bring you back to your addiction. A lot of people, that's what it does. A trigger. And then that's how they teach you that. Something to trigger you, and that's how you'll be like, you justify the use of whatever. I didn't do that, man. I didn't do that, man. I'm going to throw my cool shades back on. Share the sauce. Tuesday, I'm going to bring Brandon Adams back on. We're going to set that back up. But, yo, if y'all watched the one yesterday, man, that shit was fire, man. Fire. Like I said, the more I interview certain fighters that I got a chemistry with, the interviews just be fire. Just imagine if I was in here interviewing him, man. See, he's on the West Coast. And when he gives me the time slot, I got to do what I got to do, man. But when I haven't never interviewed him here yet. I interviewed Javon Woodall, Muscle Evans, Charles Conwell, a whole bunch of other people in this setting. I never got one in with him yet, man, because he, if I get one in with him in this controlled atmosphere, look, this is a controlled atmosphere. I done stepped it up, man. Like all of my interviews with him, this one was in my car. The other one I did in my heavy equipment. Because he was like 9 o'clock, right? Which is 12 o'clock my time. I was like, damn. But they all come out fire, man. If you agree, agree. If you don't, whatever. It's all good. But yeah, man, now I gotta go back. Well, I'm going to the gym first, man, because I can't. When I go back home, I really start thinking about Zeus, man. I really think about him at the house, man. Because he's not there no more, man. It's rough, man. It's rough. Like this morning, I'm telling you, this morning was rough because it's Saturday. Saturday, we have our routine, man. Y'all would have seen them on the live. They would have been running around in the field. I probably would have had them jumping on the tables, doing the steps, doing his routine. I couldn't do that this morning, man. So it was rough, man. And I know Daffy's missing him, man. Daffy's like, that was her little partner, man. She's like discombobulated too right now a little bit, man. They formed a companionship, man. They formed a companionship, man. But this was for you, Zeus. Rest in power. We got the memories with you. It's so hard to say goodbye. This is the Source Experience. Yo, maybe look. I got my gloves and shit, right? I'm gonna put some rounds in there. I just need to just vent a little bit, man. So I'm gonna show y'all, like WCS said, I'm gonna show y'all how to go to the body, right? So I'm gonna show you how to go to the body and paralyze the motherfucker, man. That's what I'm gonna do on that heavy bed. I'm gonna paralyze it real quick, man. I just, that's how I feel about that car that hit my dog, man. He hit my dog and then he stopped, man. Maybe it's for a reason he didn't stop, man. 'Cause I might have fucked him up, man. I'm just saying. 'Cause that's family, man. You see your family get hit, you know. But just pray for me, y'all. I appreciate it, man. Pray for me. We all need prayers, man. I need mine right now. Because I just lost a loved one. Zeus was a loved one, man. And I'm dealing with it. But I'm dealing with it in a positive way. That's why I said I want to go to the gym. I didn't binge on no alcohol or do none of that. I came here, gave y'all this fire live, right? This was another fire live, man. It's just showing the range, right? The range and the growth and the professionalism. Later for the growth. Y'all can see the growth right here. This is the growth. This is the growth, right? This is the professionalism. Still being able to come here and do this under these circumstances. So hopefully y'all caught that source. This is the source experience. You do have options. Yes, we are done wrapping it up. Oh man, my pants is all down. Look, sagging. I'm sagging, y'all. Appreciate the 5 likes over here. This is the source experience, the news. By Shanos, you do have options. Got it.